Hi Frederick and hi to Tim. We are happy to make a special video for you. Today we have a sunny day. We thought to make it in the garden, but then it turned out it's too sunny and too cold and too windy, so we came back inside to our office. The video that I want to show you is the continuation of our short conversation in Messenger some other time and in Facebook. It's regarding the isolation cage. You have already tried, or you will try soon, the one or single frame isolation cage that you bought from Better Bee. And as far as I know, Tim already tested and it was a success, and we were very much waiting for the feedback, and we are happy that it works. So what I want to show you, and then I will also send it to you by post so you can test it in your apiary, is also a single frame cage, but for the queen introduction. So basically it looks exactly the same like the model that you have already purchased. However, the spacing in the wires here is smaller. It's around 3.22 millimeters. So this prevents any bee to pass through. No queen bee and no worker bee. What it's for mainly for introducing new queen to the existing hive. What you do is that you put the frame with the closed brood. You put a queen on it, then you lock all of this inside of the cage, like that. And then after a while the brood is coming out, and then there are young bees that know no other queen, so they will not attack her, and they will support her for a couple of days. And at the same time, because it's hanging inside of the existing hive, the worker bees are getting used to pheromones and the new queen. So after a while you can just pull out the frame with the queen and just put it into the hive. The construction, as I mentioned, is the same. It's the same strong construction like the single cage you have. It has the rivets. There's no welding point. It's made from one long queen excluder. What's the difference is here in the ending. I remember there was the question of the gap here in the frames, but here we can add this extra closing of the lid, because just to be super careful that there is no bee coming inside. So you should be able to hang it inside of the hive, and that's basically it. So this is the model that we will send it to you. At the same time, I will show you also the two-frame isolator. This model is, I think, the most popular in Europe, and it's fitting two frames. Actually, I will put the second one here. In Europe, we have Varroa control programs, and it's running on two frames, so you can replace one frame after another, and then it lets you attract the whole, or basically almost the whole Varroa inside the cage. So we are cooperating with a university in Belgium, with the scientists in Belgium. So we are also introducing this method to Benelux customers for different frame, of course. But since you don't know it in US, maybe then we thought it might be something new or something interesting for you too. So this looks exactly the same like single frame. It also has the gap here that when you hang it inside of the hive box, the gap is automatically closed, and there is no queen escaping. What this can also be used for, and this is also used in Europe for, not only for Varroa control, but it's also for swarming control. So when there is a swarming moods during the top season, you can lock the queen inside, and then to prevent her from escaping. It's used also in big apiaries when they just cannot control the swarming too much, when they have too many hives. That's what it can be used for. It's either for two frames or for 3 or 4 frames. There are different models, but 2 frame, I think it's most universal. And next week we will also prepare the 2 frame model, and we will contact you with the person that maybe describes how the Varroa control programs is going on 2 frames, and maybe it could be something interesting for you too. Back to the queen introduction. It's popular, very much popular in Poland, because it gives maybe less stress for the new queen to be introduced in the small cage or in this uncomfortable device. But here she will have the whole frame for herself with the young bees. So this is a very convenient way and very secure way. It's very much appreciated in United Kingdom that they buy, I think, more introduction cages than the regular isolation cages. So we would be happy if you can test it out in your field and then send us the feedback what you think of it. Maybe it could be also a new product for US beekeepers. We hope so. It's really handy, and it's really good and lasting. It's the construction is so strong that it will last for years. So we will be in touch. I will contact you regarding the shipments, and we are excited that you are eager to test it and to verify how it works. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.